Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
John McCain has had a long career, and that career has been stained by one awful mess after another. Whether it's his skin-saving leak to reporters during the Keating 5 corruption scandal.
Charles Keating was the flamboyant owner of the risk-taking Lincoln Savings and Loan, whose failure eventually cost taxpayers $3.4 billion.
It was a very, very close personal relationship. The family spent a lot of time together. They traveled so often together with the Keating family, flying to their place in the Bahamas.
On judgment, ethics, and truthfulness, he failed this test as badly as you can fail.
Can't trust Obama.
Or the now obvious boost he gave to Barack Obama's presidential bid.
He's an Arab. He is not.
No, ma'am. He's a decent family man, citizen that I just happen to have disagreements with on fundamental issues, and that's what this campaign is all about. He's not. Thank you.
It's not only what you do in politics, it's what you appear to do.
Peering behind the truth of McCain's media facade as a war hero.
You do not think that is a war hero, captured or not?
I didn't say anything differently, and if you read and if you watch and take a look at what you have, I said nothing differently. I'm very disappointed in John McCain because the vets are horribly treated in this country.
While going to great political lengths to hide all of the information needed by now countless American families to discover the truth in what Pulitzer Prize-winning author Sidney H. Shanberg described in a 2008 issue of The Nation as a telling mass of official documents. Radio intercepts, witness depositions, satellite photos of rescue symbols that pilots were trained to use, electronic messages from the ground containing the individual code numbers given to the airmen, a rescue mission by a special forces unit that was aborted twice by Washington, and even sworn testimony by 2 defense secretaries that men were left behind. John McCain spent his time at the How Lo prison, aka the Hanoi Hilton, staring at death's door until his status as a POW was upgraded because McCain's father was a top admiral. After the signing of the January 1973 peace treaty,
by joint agreement, the full text of the agreement and the protocols to carry it out will be issued tomorrow.
Hanoi released 591 detainees. John McCain was one of them. In 1991, McCain was appointed as chairman of the Senate Select Committee on POW MIA Affairs, due to the fact that internal Pentagon whistleblowers had been complaining for years that significant information was being withheld regarding the POWs. McCain would use this committee to cover up the truth all the way until today, following a pattern constructed by the White House since old Tricky Dick Nixon took office. Sidney H. Shanberg continues, included in the evidence that McCain and his government allies suppressed or sought to discredit is a transcript of a senior North Vietnamese general's briefing of the Hanoi Politburo, discovered in Soviet archives by an American scholar in 1993. The briefing took place only 4 months before the 1973 peace accords. The general, Tran Van Quang, told the Politburo members that Hanoi was holding 1,205 American prisoners, but would keep many of them at war's end as leverage to ensure getting war reparations from Washington. There's no telling how many POWs have died since 1973, waiting for our leaders to bargain them out of those nightmarish conditions. True unknown soldiers that may even be alive today. John Bound for Infowars.com.
From the water table to our soils to the atmosphere itself, our world is becoming more and more toxic each and every day. But it's not just the air outside that's toxic. Indoor air has been shown to have 2 to 5 times higher concentrations of pollutants than even outdoor air. And most Americans spend 90% of their time inside using toxic chemicals within their homes. There are more than 42 million smokers in the United States. Well over 1,000 types of mold and mildew linked to numerous conditions. And don't forget the fact that 6 million Americans Americans live with pets they're allergic to as well. When I began to research these statistics, it was clear to me it was time to start cleansing my lungs in order to combat the toxic environment that we cannot escape, but that we can fight back against. Made with organic and wild cultivated herbs and manufactured in the USA, the new Infowars Life Lung Cleanse is here in a convenient spray bottle that can be brought with you throughout any toxic environment. Now available exclusively at InfoWarsLife.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139.